yeah, I just forgot who I was and what I wanted to do. So
Yeah, play that back.
what am I? I mean,
is it High Road? Is that the song?
The High Road, yeah.
The High Road.
And like, okay,
I don't know. I need to stop and
this is. Oh,
Yes, we have things.
you have a lot of things. Wow.
So yes, The High Road.
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
us about
excited about this.
Me
I'm
too.
excited about this song.
It's cool. It's different.
Yeah. So, okay, I feel
mean,
like there's
all
a big backstory to this that I should kind of get into.
Hit us.
Something I originally wanted to talk about when you asked me to come on here was like having boundaries and like cultivating the ability to say no to things. And that's part of the reason that the past year has been so good for me.
Yeah.
Because prior to this year, the word no just wasn't in my vocabulary. And you know, you guys understand.
In what regard?
Well, it started off that like when I got into music, I was saying yes to everything, as you do, especially when you're starting out,
To
because
get work,
like
to do things.
to get work, and you have to create your own opportunities, and like it's the ultimate kind of FOMO where like you just say yes to everything and you're kind of eating shit for a while because you're doing like the entry level gigs and you know, like you're working shit out, which is fine. And I don't want to sound ungrateful, but what I didn't kind of factor in was that at a point you have to stop saying yes to things.
Yeah,
so,
be strategic.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that just wasn't something that was happening for me, and it started like trickling into my personal life too. And I was just, saying yes to things that I didn't really want to do, and
Just from
I was
obligation, like as self-obligation.
I just completely lost sight of what I wanted as a person because I was too busy doing what everyone else wanted me to do, and I was burnt out and I was miserable, and I completely, I just forgot who I was and what I wanted to do. So I kind of needed to completely overhaul my life, and part of that was ending like a long-term relationship for me. And I just wanted to get the fuck out of Sydney. I wanted to get out of Australia. I wanted to go to America. I have a few friends over there, and they're people that I feel like really get me and really know me. And long story short, that's kind of what this song is about. It's about the high road. So it's about like the plane. We love a metaphor. And it's also about like just doing the right thing for you, even if it's really hard. So
And how did because that's actually a really good topic to dive in for a lot of people, especially artists, actually anyone really. What were you doing to get, like, besides just America? Because I mean, I think a lot of people, especially like we've been touching today, a lot of people just swing, like you break up or whatever, and it's like it's that thing of I just want to get out of the country. Like it's such it's a common reaction, which may be an overreaction, but it's a reaction nonetheless. Besides the America stuff and sort of going over, were you over there very long?
I was just there for like 3.5 weeks. But
so you would have done stuff when you got back where it was not so much escapism. What were you doing to sort of get through that so that when you're, to get you to the other end?
Well, I think for me, I knew I was ready to be on my own, and I had like an idea of kind of what I wanted to start doing that just helped me like really hone in on what I wanted to do and start figuring out or getting back to the core of like what I wanted. And part of that was working with Jamie. So we met like probably this time last year, right?
It was fate.
It was fate. Yeah. No, I just wanted to start like exploring.
It's a romance novel just starting, guys.
My God.
Wait, I'm just going to pin it here on at a marker, 118, when
50
they started
Shades of Chunky.
flirting.
Whatever. No, but I wanted to start working with different producers and like work on the musical side of things and start like kind of breaking down the boundaries that I had or the barricades that I felt like I had on myself as an artist and start like experimenting with new sounds and doing that. And like in my personal life, I wanted to stay more connected to my friends, because I felt like, and this happens often, like when you're in a relationship, you kind of drift from your friends a little bit, or you spend less time with them. So
Yeah.
I was really like focusing on my female relationships, especially, and like really like leaning on them when I needed it. And with work, which like is gigging for me, I contacted my agent and I was like, look, I can't do it anymore. Like I need to start saying no to things, and that's what I did. So yeah.